Safety. Safety. You know, like some days I wake up and I feel like I want to go back home, and I wish one thing that I could steal from China is the safety. Can I steal it?
So safety, and safety as a woman as well. Like in my home country, those niggas be foul sometimes. But here in China, I could be drunk, passed out, and nobody gonna do nothing to me. So I definitely love China for that.
That you don't get in your home country.
The ease of transportation. I can't get stranded nowhere. Look where I am right now. I can't get stranded, you know? Like, I just call a car and boom, somebody's there.
There are a number of reasons why we want to go back to Canada, but the main one is just we've got a kid, you know, and the kid's got to go to school, and I don't want him to go to school in China, not because I don't think he'll get a good education, but I don't want to put him through that kind of pressure. I teach kids here.
Thank you. All right.
Hey guys, my name is Katrina. I'm from Russia and I've been 3 years in China already.
3 years in China. Which cities have you stayed in China?
Suzhou and Shanghai.
Were you in China during the lockdown?
I was in Shanghai.
Can you tell us the experience of being on lockdown in Shanghai? How was it?
It was partly awful, partly amazing because I was with my friend. So I moved to my friend for these 2 months. So she's South African, so we learned each other's cultures, dancing together, cooking together. It wasn't bad. It was, I would say, it was great.
How was the spirit of Shanghai before the lockdown?
How was the spirit? It was busy. It was recovering from the previous lockdown. It was almost like on its feet already, ready to go. But after lockdown, it went back like a year ago again. So now we're recovering again.
So what is the feeling of Shanghai, the vibe in Shanghai now?
Oh, it's a lot of ambitious, amazing people. It's different cultures. I don't know how many nationalities gathered there in this town. It's a lot of nightlife, different food, ideas, people who I admire and look up to, people who are who boost your confidence. Like, it's a lot of things going on. And the thing is, with Shanghai, you have to select who you're hanging out with, what do you do, otherwise you're going to be lost doing everything at the same time.
Have you found love in China?
No.
Is it hard to find love in China?
It is very hard because it's very fast. The life is very fast and it's hard to slow down and look into somebody else's soul. And yeah, it's really easy to miss the right person, even it's the right person, you know.
Even in Shanghai?
It's very distracting, especially in Shanghai. I would say maybe in China it's easier to find your love in a smaller town.
What is one thing that could make you leave China?
Chicken feet.
Chicken feet could make you leave China. Why do you say so?
If I only have a choice of eating chicken feet, I'll leave.
Sing a line of your favorite Chinese song or give me a hongbao.
I don't know any Chinese song.
So you need to give me a hongbao.
Wait. What's the birthday song? Shinin Kuaila? No. What is it?
Junishan.
Junishan Ri Kuaila, Junishan Ri Kuaila.
All right, thank you so much for talking to me.
Sure. My name's Ian. I'm from Canada, Edmonton, Alberta, Canada, and I've been in China now for 4 years. 4 years, like a week ago.
4 years, like a week ago. Congratulations for being in China for 4 years.
Yeah, I don't know how much of an accomplishment it is, but yeah.
I saw that you have a family here.
Yeah.
Was it so difficult finding love in China?
Finding love in China, I don't know. I've had a blessed experience, I guess, because I think it's difficult finding love just about anywhere. And I was just really lucky to meet somebody who I clicked with amazingly. And actually, we were kind of spurred along by COVID. We were locked down together. And so just shortly after we met, we were put into basically a live together experience. So I kind of fast forwarded everything and we just realized, wow, this is usually the hardest step, and it was so easy for us. So yeah, so we started a family.
What is one thing that could make you leave China forever?
Leave China forever? I mean, I do want to take my family home back to Canada, and there are a number of reasons why we want to go back to Canada, but the main one is just we've got a kid, you know, and the kid's got to go to school, and I don't want him to go to school in China, not because I don't think he'll get a good education, but I don't want to put him through that kind of pressure. I teach kids here, and I see the stress that they're under, and I don't want that for my kid or for those kids. But I mean, yeah.
What is one thing that you're most grateful for about life in China that you don't get in your country?
Public transport. I mean, living in Suzhou, they've got great transportation system. I don't have to drive. You know, that's something that it's maybe when I return to Canada, even though it'll be difficult to do, is I want to live in a city, or I want to live somewhere where I can walk or take public transport everywhere.
Right. What is the most outrageous Chinese food you've ever eaten?
Outrageous? I mean, it's all food. I've kind of take that attitude. It's all food. People eat it. People get nutrients from it. So I try not to bulk too much yet. But I've tried pretty much anything people have offered me. And sometimes people will try to pull the wool over your eyes. They'll be like, oh, like you just ate a goose neck. And I was like, okay, yeah, it's good. Or, oh, you just, well, I mean, nobody's tricked me with like sheep's brains or anything like that. When you see a brain, you know it's a brain. But yeah, like the brains, the blood, the feet, all the tongues, all that kind of stuff. It's all meat. Yeah, and it's all good.
My name is Jean. I'm from South Africa. I've been living in China for more than 5 years now. Still trying to speak the language though. Been happily in Kunshan. Got myself a Chinese girl almost 2 years. But yeah, otherwise life is great. I mean, you guys do miss back home. Culture-wise, we miss the food. We miss our people. I mean, that's one of the most reasons, not family. But like I said, for some of us at this one point, we need to support back home as well, and China is actually making it possible for some of us. But otherwise, yeah, Tayo.
Have you found love in China?
Like I said, happily for 2 years now, hopefully getting stronger. For those who've been living in China, was here once upon a time, you know it's not easy finding love because they have to adapt to the culture as well as the family. Like I said, those who know. But in my situation, it depends in China where you are. My baba's name is Diana. I mean, yeah, she's from Dongbei. Dongbei Bay means up north, so it's very cold up there. Now we're all the way in the south, so like I said, happiness is the key, right?
What is one thing that could make you leave China to your home country forever?
That's tough, mate. It's debatable. I think it depends on the person. For me personally, I'm really happy in China. I love China a lot. But if I had to go back home, it will be family. I mean, you only have one family, so that will make me definitely go back home. Substantially, the circumstances at the moment, yeah, with COVID, I know a lot of us are stuck here. The way we've been treating some situations are difficult, but I think that, yeah, towards your question, would be family.
What is the most outrageous Chinese food you ever eaten?
To be fair, I'm not like quite picky. I mean, even back home, we got some food that nobody really want to touch. But in China, I've tried literally everything. But I think the only thing that I don't really want to go towards is stinky tofu, mate. And the other thing is durian. Show me a foreigner who loves durian. That is what that guy should get citizenship. He would love China then.
Sing a line of a Chinese song, or you give me a hongbao.
Jelly Shelly, Guala, Jelly Shelly, Guala, happy birthday. Well, I'll give you hongbao anyway.
Man, thank you so much for talking to me, man.
You're welcome.
The name is Shakio, you know, DJ Streets, that's what they call me, you know what I'm saying? I've been in China 3 years now, from Jamaica. I don't know what, no.
All right, finding love in China.
Finding love.
Have you found love in China? You're a handsome dude, man.
Bruh. It's possible to find love, but if you're talking about like family and stuff and all of this, going back with that girl, I would say it's a 30% maybe, you know. It's not easy to find love in China, for real. It's possible though. 30%.
30%, okay.
Yeah.
What is one thing that could make you leave China to your home country?
One thing to make me leave.
Yeah.
Weed. Because there's no weed in China, guys. There's no weed in China. That's one thing that could make me leave. But everything else is here. Money's here, security's here, everything. Like, China is, you know, on top of everything. Transportation is easy. And the people are kind of shaky, but you don't really need to, you know. But the only thing it doesn't have that I really want is some weed, bro. I need some weed.
What is the most thing that you're grateful for about life in China that you don't get in your home country?
The ease of transportation. I can't get stranded nowhere. Look where I am right now. I can't get stranded, you know? Like, I just call a car and boom, somebody's there. 4 a.m. in the night, 4 p.m. in the day. It doesn't matter what time, like, they're ready. Their transportation system is like up there, you know?
Sing a line of a Chinese song.
None. I got none.
Oh, you send me Hongbao.
I'm gonna send you Hambao, bro. I got no Chinese songs.
All right, man. Thanks, man. Thanks, man.
Hi, I'm Montatile. I'm from South Africa and I've been in China for just over 3 years.
Over 3 years.
Yes,
Finding love in China. Have you found love in China?
actually I have. Actually, I found love in China.
Was it
But-
difficult? Was it difficult finding love in China?
I wasn't looking for love initially, so it wasn't difficult. It just happened. Yeah. I just met someone, we clicked, and then love happened. Everyone says it's difficult, but I think if you're not desperate, you won't find it difficult. Just live, go with the flow, you know? Yeah, so yeah, I did find love. I'm happy, guys. Yay!
What is one thing that could make you leave China to your home country?
I think if I felt pregnant, I would leave China. I don't think I want to raise a child here. Other than that, I do plan to leave eventually. I think after like 3-4 years, I'm gonna go back home. This was never supposed to be like a very long extended stay. So at some point, I am going to leave. But things that are in China, I'm okay with China.
What is the most grateful thing about life in China that you don't get in your home country?
Safety. When I first came to China, actually, the first thing I realized was that I was holding my phone. I wasn't scared of someone grabbing it. Right now, as I'm doing this, my bag is somewhere. I'm pretty sure I want to find it there when I get there. So safety, and safety as a woman as well. Like in my home country, those niggas be foul sometimes. But here in China, I could be drunk, passed out, and nobody gonna do nothing to me. So I definitely love China for that. The most outrageous thing I've eaten was frog meat, and I liked it. It was amazing. It tastes like chicken, like honestly. I'm willing to try anything at this point. I'm avoiding snake, but anything else, I'm down for it. My favorite, actually, I love the sticky rice. I love the sticky rice. It just makes sense for some weird reason. I love their sweet pork. Oh, amazing. Yeah. Oh, and their dumplings. I love dumplings. Oh, I live for that. Yes.
Sing a line of a Chinese song or send me Hongbao.
Really, do I have to sing a Chinese song? I don't know a single Chinese song. I can hum a song. Does that count?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, I just butchered that. But I listen to like, you know, the Chinese old stuff where it's like just there's no words. So
So you need to send me Hongbao.
damn it.
Thank you so much for talking to me.
My name is Kanya. I'm from South Africa and I've been here for more than 2 years. I'm almost at my 3rd year in China.
Have you found love in China?
No, I haven't. But I would definitely say it's possible to find love in China. It's just like not for me. I'm not looking for it. Okay.
What is one thing that could make you leave China to your home country?
One very important thing that makes me want to leave China is that my family is very supportive and I just don't find any support structure here in China. Like I'm facing my problems on my own and I also haven't really found like genuine friendships, you know? So yeah, like most genuine friendships would be guys and you know, the friendship with guys are not really my type of friendships.
What is one thing that you're grateful for about life in China that you don't get in your country?
Safety. Safety, you know, like some days I wake up and I'll be like, I want to go back home and I wish one thing that I could steal from China is the safety. Can I steal it? I don't know, guys, but like China is very safe. I feel very safe. Everything I do, like it doesn't matter whatever it is, it's safe. Like it's literally safe. I think if there is like crime in China, it's probably cyber related crime, you know, like something on the computer and softwares and whatever. Not just physically attacking a person. So I'm very grateful for that. Yeah, I enjoy living in China because of that. And also just like convenience, you know, when it comes to transport and this whole system of having to buy online and receive things on time. Of course, there is online buying at home. There is like Subway at home, but only in one city. Yeah.
Sing a line of a Chinese song or you give me hongbao.
Wait. Wei Shima Shiho Nali. Guys, I know this song when I was trying to learn Chinese. It's like questions. It's so funny that that's the only thing I know.
Hi, Kim Natehu. I'm from South Africa and I have been in China for 3 years in November.
3 years November. Have you found love in China?
I'm sorry to love. Have I found love in China? It's complicated. Yeah, it's complicated. Let's say that.
What is one thing that you're grateful for about life in China that you don't get in home country?
The safety and the money. Yeah.
What is one thing that could make you leave China forever?
Leave China forever.
And say like, I'm done.
You know what? After experiencing lockdown 2020 alone for like 4 months, it felt like solitary confinement. I feel like I've done that. Bring anything. I'll take it.
Sing a line of a Chinese song or you give me hongbao.
Chilai, chilai, chilai.
And what's
It comes from the Chinese national anthem, and that's the only part that I know.
Thank you so much, Kitty, for talking to me.
Thank you.
Yo, my name is Amom, all the way from South Africa, Limpopo. It's Musina in the house.
And how long have you been in China?
I've been here for almost 4 years now. Yeah, it's almost 4 years.
Finding love in China. Have you found love in China?
I did. I really did. When I came here, I was fucking single, man. And right now, I'm not. I'm about to get married. Very soon.
Congratulations.
Very soon.
What is one thing that could make you leave China? And say like, I'm done. I'm out of here.
Let me say another lockdown. If we have to have another lockdown, man, I'll be fed up. I'll be so pissed. I'm tired. I'm fucking tired of lockdowns, man. I just want things to get better. In terms of COVID and all that shit, I just want things to get better. In terms of the lockdown rules, the regulations, man.
What is one thing that you're grateful for about life in China?
Let me say I get to work here and just live a life that is so simple. You know, no pressure, no nothing. I go to work and I come back home, sleep. If I want to go to a party, I do that. And it's safe, man. I love the safety here. I'm always safe, all the time.
What is the most interesting Chinese food you ever eaten?
The most interesting. I think it's interesting and nice. I think I like hot pot. Hot pot is so nice. I love it. And I think the worst food that I've ever had in China was, you know, the stinky tofu. Yeah, that shit is nonsense.
Sing a line of a Chinese song or you give me hongbao.
Oh, shit. A line. Fuck. Gong Chi Fa Cai. Hey, Gong Chi Fa Cai. It's a rap song. Nah, man, I'm gonna give you a hongbao.
Man, thanks for talking to me, man. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man.